Today we are on lesson 46, so go to page 294 in your book. Should look like this. Go ahead and hit those power-ups, and then once you're done with that, let's go ahead and correct it together. If you're watching now, you should be done with the power-up. Let's go ahead and correct it. 8 times 7 is 56. 6 times 3 is 18. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 6 is 48. 4 times 3 is 12. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 6 is 42. 6 times 4 is 24. 3 times 7 is 21. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 8 is 32. 6 times 8 is 48. 3 times 4 is 12. 6 times 7 is 42. 7 times 8 is 56. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 8 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. Today we're going to count by fourths from 1/4 to 5. So 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, 1. 1 and 1/4, 1 and 1/2, 1 and 3/4, 2. 2 and 1/4, 2 and 1/2, 2 and 3/4, 3. 3 and 1/4, 3 and 1/2, 3 and 3/4, 4. 4 and 1/4, 4 and 1/2, 4 and 3/4, 5. A says 300 minus 50. 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 5, can't do that. Cross out the 3, make it a 2, change 0 to 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. 2 minus nothing is 2. So you get 250. B, 68 plus 6 plus 20. Well, right away I know that 6 plus 20 is 26. So I'm just going to make that 26 right away, right? 26. 20 plus 6. 8 plus 6 is 14. 1 goes up, 4 goes down. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 2 is 9. So I get 94. C, 536 plus 45. 6 plus 5 is 11. 1 goes up, 1 goes down. 1 plus 4 is 5. Plus 3 is 8. 5 plus nothing is 5. So I get 581. D says, Tawan purchased a book for $7.90 and a snack for $1.95. How much money did they spend altogether? $7.90 plus $1.95. I know that $1.95 is just 5 cents less than $2. So if I add $2, I get 9. And then 5 cents less than 90 is 85. So I get $9.85. E says compare the square root of 81 less than, greater than, or equal to 10. Well, the square root of 81 is 9 because 9 times 9 equals 81. So it is less than 10. F, how many quarts is 1 gallon? Remember our big G? We drew 4 quarts in there. So 4 quarts. G, what numbers would you use to estimate the sum of $17.23 and $3.71? Well, notice 23 is really close to 25, so I could use 17.25 for that one, and 71 cents is really close to 75 cents, so I can use 3.75 for the last one. And then H, calculate, I've got 5 times 7 plus 5 plus 29 plus 220. 5 times 7 is 35, plus 5 more would bring me up to 40. 40 plus 29 would give me 69, plus 220 more would give me 289. Problem of the day, we're using the digits 1, 2, 3, and 4. And in order, they can be written 12 equals 3 times 4. So we need to use find another multiplication fact using 4 different digits when written in order. So let's pick here. Let's just put a line down here. All right. Does 3 times 4 equal 12? Yep, that's that one there. 4 times 5, does that equal 23? 4 times 5 is 20. Nope, doesn't equal 23. 5 times 6. Does 5 times 6 equals 30? Yep. Does it say 30? Nope. 6 times 7, 42. This is 45. 7 times 8 is 56. So we found it. 56 equals 7 times 8. Just double check here. 9 times 8 is 72. So nope, doesn't work there. Go ahead and flip it over. We'll get going on our new concept. Today our new concept is relating multiplication and division. Your multiplication chart is going to be really handy today, so let's make sure we've got that out. Remember, at the bottom of page 295 in your book, for lesson 46, we can see factor times factor equals product. Okay, anytime we're multiplying two numbers together, they're both called the factors, and the answer is called the product. So for example, if we know two factors, we can multiply to find the product. So here we have 4 dots at the top times 3 dots down the side. Well, 4 times 3 equals 12. If we know one factor and we know the answer, the product, then we can find the other. 4 times W equals 12. Well, 4 times 3 equals 12. Now we can also use division to find a missing factor. Division undoes multiplication. It's the opposite. All right? So if we were going to find this missing factor, we could say 12 divided by 4 equals 3. 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Why? Because in the 4 column, when we find the 12, the other factor would be 3. Okay? Now, if we write that, we're going to write it, like this. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. Now, when I do it, I just kind of write a straight line here. I go straight line here. Okay? So 32 divided by 4 is how we would say this. What's 32 divided by 4? Well, find my multiplication chart. I'm looking in the 4 column. Find 32. Boom, right here. 4 column, found 32. Now, I drag it over the side and it's 8. Well, 4 times 8 equals 32. So 32 divided by 4 equals 8. When we write that, we're going to write it on the top at the last digit. So right on the top here, 8 is our answer. Same thing, 18 divided by 2. Go in the 2 column, find 18, 9. Go ahead and pause the video. I want you to practice your lesson practice here, and then we'll correct it together. If you're listening now and you tried really hard, you should have found the answer to all of these problems. Now let's correct them. 12 divided by 2. 6, because 6 times 2 equals 12. 21 divided by 7. Divided by 3 is 7, because 7 times 3 equals 12. 20 divided by 4 is 5. 30 divided by 5 is 6. Once again, 30 divided by 5, go in my 5 column, find 30, 6. That's how I could use my multiplication chart to find that answer. 42 divided by 6, go in my 6 column, find 42, drag it over, 7. 6 times 7 equals 42, so 42 divided by 6 is 7. F, you should have got 4. G, you should have got 6. And H, you should have got 4. All right, that's our new concept for today. Let's go ahead and wrap out some problems together. Make sure you've got your name at the top. Number 1 says 495 oil drums were on the first train. 762 were on the 2 trains combined. How many were on the second train? So I'm finding a piece, right? I'm just finding what was on the second train. So that means I got to subtract to find that piece. So the total was 762 minus what was on the first one, 495, will give me my total, or my second train. 2 minus 5, can't do that. Cross out the 6, make it a 5, change this into 12. Now I can do 12 minus 5 is 7. 5 minus 9, can't do that. Cross out the 7, make it a 6, change this into 15. 15 minus 9 is 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. So we get 267 drums. For number 5, it says draw and shade rectangles to show the number 2 1/3. 2. I'm going to shade these ones completely in. Then for my last rectangle, I got to only shade 1/3 of it in. So I divide it into 3 pieces and shade one of those pieces. For number 7, it says the clock shows a morning time. What time was it 12 hours before that time? Well, you can see my clock here. It says 10 o'clock. If it was a morning time, it was 10 o'clock a.m. So what would 12 hours before that be? Well, 12 hours would be one full time around the clock, so we'd be back to 10 o'clock, and just instead of a.m., it'd be p.m. Go ahead and flip it over. 26 at the bottom, I already started a drawing for you. It says draw a rectangle 3 inches long and 1 inch wide. What's its perimeter? And then what's its area? Remember, perimeter is the distance around. So I gotta do 3 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1. 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8. So perimeter is 8 inches. And then the area, length times width, 3 times 1 is 3. So you get 3 square inches. So A, 8 inches, B, 3 square inches. Number 30 says write a rule that describes the relationship of the data. So what is this counting by? 1 times 7 is 7. 2 times 7 is 14. 3 times 7 is 21. All right, so this is counted by sevens. So the number of teachers, N-U-M-B-E-R, number of teachers times 7 equals the number of students, right? If this was 1, it'd be 1 times 7 equals 7. If this was 2, it'd be 2 times 7 equals 14. To make that a little shorter, I could write teachers times 7 equals students. All right, that is all.